I just got out from my coaching class and I've truly, for the first time in my life, discovered who I truly am. Why this is important? This is important because you in your life will try to make money all the different ways, all the popular ways that you see online. All these people maybe found themselves doing what they're doing, but you right now haven't found yourself what you enjoy doing. Now, to be honest with you, I've tried all of it. I've tried all the different methods online of making money. I've tried agency, drop shipping, short form content, copywriting, marketing, whatever. I've tried everything. But the thought alone of me sitting behind the computer screen for 12 hours per day makes me want to puke. Every time we would get, with my cousin and we would be like, let's start this business, and we'll sit on the computers and just click some buttons on the keyboard. Bro, I would get bored in 15 minutes. I wouldn't be entertained. I would feel like shit. I basically just want to get out of that place. Now, if you feel like this towards something, you will never be successful in that thing. Why I didn't accomplish, why I didn't become a dropshipper? Because I hated it. Why I didn't become an agency owner? Because I hated it. Why I didn't become a copywriter or this or that, whatever? Because I didn't like those things. The point in life is to find your unique ability. Now, this unique ability for everyone, it will be different. But I can tell you for myself that all of these things that I've tried make me want to puke. But then when I was called to be basically an actor in a music video, bro, let me tell you, it was the best thing that I've ever done in my life. When I was called to basically go and be a host in this TV show, that were like the best hour and so of my life. When I was done with this thing, for the music video, we literally recorded the whole day, almost 20 hours. And when we were done, I was like, bro, let's do some more work. And the guys were like all tired and all these things. And I'm like, bro, do we have some other scenes? Let's record, let's go. And when you find something that after working for more than 12 hours that day alone, you still want to do it, you found your unique ability and you found your true self. Maybe you will hate the recording videos, but you will love writing. You will feel like when you write, time goes by, extremely fast, and you enjoy doing it. You basically don't want to stop doing it. When you find this thing, hold it like your life depends on this thing. When you find something that makes your time fly, that you basically get lost in doing that, and you feel like you can do it 12 hours per day, every single day without even getting tired, just stick to that thing. Now, for me, when I was little, I used to be the entertainer. I used to be like the little guy who, when the family gatherings are starting, the little guy who dances and who makes fun and who is basically the showman. I was literally the family's showman. Then something happened, some big trauma, that made me basically go from the showman, from the little easygoing kid, from the funny kid, from the interesting, entertaining kid, go to the quiet kid, to the kind of like the black sheep and all these things. Now, things will happen in your life that will distance you from your true self, from your unique ability. And basically, the best thing you can do in your life is to find your unique ability as soon as you can. I literally found it on my coaching classes because I was lost. Let me tell you, I was miserable. I was literally miserable. The coach is asking me, when were you last happy? And I couldn't answer. I was like, happiness? Happy? What do you mean? Like, happy? I haven't been happy in years. What do you mean happy? What actually happiness feels like? And she's been asking me this for a couple of times and I couldn't answer. I was like, I don't know, when I bought my watch, I was happy for 2 minutes and then I got bored. She was like, no, that's not real happiness. And I'm like, I don't actually know what is happiness? How do I feel happy? And then I did some inner healing, inner child healing. I did work. I worked on my shadow self. I worked on my traumas. And then when my coach asked me, when were you last happy? All of a sudden it clicked in my brain. I would never remember happy moments from my life Until this point. When I was a little kid, I used to be the entertainer. I used to be the showman. I was like a little Kevin Hart. He's also short, but I was a little bit shorter then. And I got remembered. I was like, wait a minute. I'm trying to act tough. I'm trying to be all this serious businessman kind of thing, but this is not suiting me. What I truly am in myself, deep down, I'm an entertainer. And unless I do something connected to me being an entertainer, I will never be happy in my life. I always used to tell my coach, everything that I want in this life is just to be successful, to have lots of millions of dollars, and to drive supercars and all these things. And she was like, but why? Well, how will you feel when you have these millions? And I'm like, probably same, miserable. You know this story of a guy, his life came to an end, and he goes to the clouds where God is, and he thinks that he's put to heaven. All these young, beautiful girls, all this beautiful food, all this enjoyment, all this, everything was great. And he was like, well, I must be in heaven, this is great. Starts enjoying all these pleasures, enjoys them for some time, and then he's like, well, what's going on? Like, will I only enjoy? Like, don't I have to do some work? Do I have to like do something, maybe accomplish something, maybe do what I want? And the guys up there are like, no, you will only enjoy, and you will not work a single minute. And this guy's like, okay, I guess that's not so bad, and continues enjoying. Some time passes by, and he's like, bro, I'm getting bored of this. What's going on? I need to work something. I need to fulfill my life. And they are like, no, you cannot do it. You can only enjoy till the end of time. He's like, bro, what is this place? Where am I? And they are like, you are in hell, my friend. You are in hell. This is not heaven. He's like, bro, I'm out of here. I want out. The point of this story, you can have everything in this world. You can be a multi-billionaire living in Dubai, flying private. And yeah, I know that everyone is saying I better cry in a Lamborghini than in a Toyota. I get it. And I thought like this 2 days ago, literally 2 days ago. But you're still crying, bro. I was miserable. Even though I was earning more money than all my friends, than my parents, and all these people, I was more successful. I still am. And I was miserable. I was like, I will have those millions eventually, and then what? I will still be the same, probably, miserable. The thing was, something clicked in my head, and I found who I truly was. I found that I was only happy and only fulfilled when I was an entertainer. And let me tell you, it's a great feeling. All these manifestation gurus out there tell you that you need to feel like you already have that thing, like you already are the person that you want to be like. And I didn't know what it was like. I was like, how do I know what it feels like to be a millionaire when I'm not a millionaire? How can I feel good when I'm miserable? And then it clicked in my head. Then I was like, yeah, I felt good when I was acting, when I was doing all these things on TV and music videos, cameras, everything. I was very happy back then. And then I stopped even thinking about money. Before that, if you ask me, my biggest goal in life was money, chase it, money. And then when I got remembered that I was actually happy doing those things, I stopped even caring about money. When you find your unique ability, and when you find who you truly are, you will change your life. And how you can do this is to basically remember, when were you last laughing and being happy, and when were you last dancing? This is very crucial. When were you last dancing and laughing? And the most important thing, what it is that you're doing that you feel like you can do it forever. You love doing it. Maybe you haven't found it still. Maybe you're like, well, whatever I do, I feel like shit. I've tried this, that, and I don't feel like doing those things. I basically get bored and I don't like any of those things. I understand you. Maybe you still haven't found your unique ability, and you still don't know what it is that you have to do in order to be fulfilled. And the best thing to do here is to explore and basically try out more things. But most probably you've tried that thing, but you can't remember it. I was literally going to my coach for 3 months, and she was asking me like 10 times, when you were you last happy? I couldn't remember. And then all of a sudden something clicked. I worked on myself, and then I was like, wait, bro, I was actually happy when I've done these things, when I was this and this and that. And most probably you've done those things that are making you happy. You either can remember them, and if you can, that's great, go and pursue that. And if not, you will either have to remember it, work on your inner self, or try out new things. Because when you try out new things, just ask God to give you the thing that you feel fulfilled doing, and He will give it to you. And when you find this thing, just go all in. Go all in and don't ever stop, because when you love what you're doing, and especially if you're blessed enough to earn money that way, that thing will never be your work. You will enjoy doing it and you will earn money. I'm just praying and manifesting right now that I get called for some, acting agency or something like that, I don't know, and basically become an actor in a great like blockbusters or something, some big series, maybe something like Peaky Blinders or something, I don't know. I'm just putting it out there in the universe. I'm requesting God to give me the opportunities, to send me the people that will help me do this. And when this happens, I will be the happiest man alive, because I was born to do this. I was born to do this. Find what you were born to do and stick to it.